Yo, what's up? Here we are back in the cockpit. This is the Boeing 737-800 and we are flying towards Tucson, Arizona, and the airport is perfectly visible, thankfully. And yeah, we haven't crashed. And I also didn't mention the fact that I almost forgot to turn on the pressurization system and almost killed all the passengers. Don't worry, everything's okay. And yeah, so this is some news today, and we should be landing in no time, around more than 10 minutes or so. And so yeah, this is the approach chart. And it's pretty straightforward. It's an RNAV approach, RNAV Yankee at 130 at Tucson. We're in Southwest colors, Southwest Airlines. 543, that's the flight number. Pretty straightforward and pretty good. Everything's good. I have no idea how beautiful actually the western U.S. actually looks like. It is actually quite beautiful. We're not in the national parks area. You have to go all the way to Utah to actually appreciate it, but it still looks beautiful. Despite, again, not being Utah. But anyways. Yeah, so we are over here. We should be at Ugat. And then, yeah, Ugat, we should be at above 8,000 feet, and then we should be at Togi at 6,200, and Saxi at 4,400. And then that is where we begin the 3-degree flight slope, which is pretty straightforward, especially it's an RNAV approach. Say at 4,400 feet, that is the minimum altitude before we reach the glide path, and the escape altitude in case we go around this approach. We just have to climb to 6,200 feet. And direct to Pima when we hold. So pretty straightforward. And yeah, actually we are now decelerating just for the landing. We can turn on the landing lights. I don't know at what altitude the Southwest actually turned them on, but I heard that every airline is different. Maybe. It's not the biggest airport, but it's also not the smallest because the runway is 11,000 feet, so it's a lot of runway. You can just easily make an R2, auto brake to 2, and maybe end up around here. I didn't make the calculation, but yeah, that's okay. And also directly towards a ramp, which is nice. Directly towards the ramp. And yeah, it's a really good airport. It's handcrafted. Beauty of Flight Simulator. Look at that. There's a deceleration. Pretty straightforward. We immediately implement flaps 1 after that. I mean, not immediately because now we overspeed. But yeah, look at that. It almost feels like less than 2,500 feet, but it could be. It could as well be. Because according to this is high level terrain. It shouldn't surprise us. That is quite beautiful. Wait, what is going on with this one? Wait, I forgot to turn on the seatbelt sign. That is so embarrassing. as you can see, 2,500 feet. As you can see, we now have a direct headwind, which is really good. Really good news. It's to crash on you when you land or take off. Yeah, let's see. And landing gear. Also turn on the igniters for the landing. Let's also arm the ground spoilers. Set flaps 10. Yeah, let's turn it on. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's 6,200 feet. Set flaps 15. So yeah, I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit. Let's the VRF, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And flaps 40. Okay, so we are now fully configured for landing. Gear is down, auto brakes 2, speed brakes on, flaps up 40, landing lights on, the igniters are on, everything's good to go. Oh yeah, the must approach altitude is set. So yeah, I think we can now concentrate. So this is stereo cockpit now. I'm sorry. This is stereo cockpit mode. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I almost clicked on the toga button.
500.
Just follow the flight directors. And as well as the traffic lights.
400. Approaching minimums.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Minimums.
Continue. Yeah, we're fully visual.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh no. Oh. Reverses are green. And there we go. Wow. Wow, that was fast. It's also a pretty narrow runway. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Also forgot to turn off the auto brakes. Yeah, there we go. So retract spoilers. Retract flaps. Yeah. So welcome to Tucson. That's a pretty good landing. I mean, not as good as I would think, but maybe it was. We had 259 feet on the runway. I mean, 59 feet per minute. This isn't even that bad. So the AP should be on, and TCAS should be off. TCAS basically the traffic collision avoiding system, which basically tells you if there's any traffic in sight or no. I mean, if the Tucson is down on the radar, it immediately plans out what to do in order to prevents a mid-air collision or something, wake turbulence, which is pretty useful. It has prevented a lot of accidents. And also the aircrafts are over here, like the aircraft types are at the gate, which is pretty useful. And just stop. No. Don't even think about it. Come on. Come on, there, yeah. There we go, park and brake is set. APU generators are available. There it is, it's working. Let's turn this thing on. These things off, and the engines should shut down. Seatbelt signs off, fuel pumps off, yaw damper off, and the electric hydraulics off, heaters off, and the anti-collision lights off. So yeah, these videos are purely made for aviation. So yeah, I highly recommend you to subscribe just to not miss them. And yeah, because this type of content is purely made of aviation and the landings, Microsoft Flight Simulators. And also I made a video about the Concorde, which I highly recommend you to check it out. So yeah, that's it. So just subscribe and hit the bell, and otherwise we just see you on the next flight. So happy flying.